Have you recently noticed small but troubling changes in someone dear to you? Perhaps a parent, grandparent, or close friend? Maybe they seem less energetic, their appetite has dwindled, or they're quieter than usual. And you've wondered if it's simply a natural part of growing older. Science reveals a deeper truth we can't ignore. Research shows that the body often begins sending subtle signals, sometimes as early as a year before an older adult enters their final stage of life. These signs, like a fading spark or a gentle slowing down, can be so easy to overlook, blending into what we assume is just aging. Yet, missing these clues can mean losing precious opportunities to prepare emotionally, to share meaningful moments, and to ensure your loved one feels wrapped in care and comfort. In this video, we're diving into 5 vital warnings that could indicate an older adult is nearing this profound transition. These are changes grounded in scientific evidence, often starting small, but carrying deep significance when you know what to look for. By recognizing them early, you can offer compassionate support, make every second count, and help your loved one live their final days with peace, dignity, and the warmth of your love. Stay with us, because this knowledge empowers you to transform worry into purposeful action, to find hope in creating lasting memories, and to walk this journey with strength, ensuring your loved one feels cherished every step of the way. Sign 1. Frequent infections and slow healing. Imagine your loved one, perhaps your mom or granddad, who used to bounce back quickly from a cold or a small scrape. Lately, though, you've noticed they're catching every bug going around, a stubborn cough that lingers, or a minor cut that just won't heal. You might think it's just bad luck or a weak moment, but science tells us this could be a critical sign, often showing up in the year before an older adult's final stage. This isn't just about a few extra sniffles. It's a clear signal that their body's defenses are weakening. Research shows that as the immune system slows, the body struggles to fight off infections like pneumonia, urinary tract infections, or even skin issues. What's more, simple wounds, like a bruise or a scratch, take much longer to heal, sometimes staying open or worsening. It's tough to picture, isn't it? Your loved one, who once shrugged off illnesses, now battling one infection after another, their body too frail to keep up. Studies explain why this happens. As circulation weakens and organ function declines, the body can't deliver the oxygen and nutrients needed to repair tissues or combat germs. Even antibiotics, which used to work like magic, may not help as much, requiring stronger doses or longer treatments. For less mobile loved ones, pressure sores become a real risk, potentially leading to serious infections if not carefully managed. What's especially concerning, and this might tug at your heart, is that infections in older adults often don't look like we expect. Instead of a fever, they might just seem more tired, confused, or uninterested in eating. Subtle changes that are easy to miss, but critical to notice. This can stir worry, knowing their body is struggling in ways that aren't always obvious. You might feel the urge to push for more treatments, another hospital visit, or one more round of medicine, hoping to fix it all. But science suggests a shift in focus can bring more comfort. Instead of chasing cures that may only prolong discomfort, prioritize small, caring actions, keeping their skin clean, ensuring they stay hydrated, and creating a calm environment. These steps, backed by research, can make a big difference in their well-being. If you see your loved one facing repeated infections or slow healing wounds, don't overlook it. This is their body signaling that time is precious. There's hope in this moment, though. You can help by staying vigilant, noticing changes like sudden confusion or fatigue, and responding with gentle care. These actions show your love and ease their burden. By recognizing this sign, you can turn worry into meaningful support, motivating you to make their days as comfortable as possible, ensuring they feel safe and cared for, no matter what challenges come. Sign 2. Extreme fatigue and weakness. Picture your loved one, perhaps your mom or grandpa, who used to bustle around the house, always ready for a chat or a walk in the garden. Lately, though, you've noticed they're slowing down. Getting out of bed seems like a mountain to climb, and even a short stroll across the room leaves them winded. You might think they're just tired or need a good nap, but science tells us this could be a profound sign, often appearing in the year before an older adult's final stage. This isn't just feeling sleepy after a long day. It's a deep, relentless exhaustion that rest doesn't fix. Research shows that as the body nears its final phase, organ function slows, and the heart pumps less efficiently, reducing oxygen to muscles. This makes even simple tasks, like dressing or holding a conversation, feel overwhelming. It's heartbreaking to imagine, isn't it? Your loved one, who once took pride in their independence, now struggling to lift a cup or stay awake for a family story. Studies point to a metabolic slowdown as a key factor. The body, sensing its time is limited, redirects energy to preserve vital functions, leaving less for movement or activity. This is why they might sleep more, take longer naps, or suddenly seem drained after a moment of energy. You might feel a wave of worry, wondering why they can't just push through. But here's the truth. This fatigue isn't laziness. It's their body conserving what little strength remains. What's even tougher is the emotional toll. Many older adults feel frustrated or even ashamed that they can't do what they used to. They might pull back from conversations or skip family gatherings, not because they don't care, but because they're simply too exhausted. This can lead to isolation, where they stop trying, which only deepens the decline. It's a painful cycle to witness, stirring empathy for their quiet struggle. But there's hope in understanding this sign. Recognizing extreme fatigue early lets you meet them where they are. Instead of urging them to be more active, focus on creating moments of comfort. Maybe it's sitting quietly together, sharing a favorite memory, or helping with small tasks to ease their load. Science supports this gentle approach, showing that respecting their limits can improve their quality of life. If you see your loved one battling persistent weakness or sleeping more than usual, don't dismiss it. This is their body signaling a major transition. You have the power to make a difference by offering patience and love. Let them rest when needed and fill their days with peace, not pressure. By acting with compassion, you can transform worry into meaningful connection, ensuring they feel valued and supported, no matter how much energy they have left. Sign 3. Increased cognitive confusion or withdrawal. Imagine sitting with your loved one, maybe your aunt or dad, who always had a sharp mind, quick with a joke or a story from years past. But lately, you've noticed they're not quite themselves. They forget names, repeat questions, or seem lost in places they've known forever, like their own home. Or perhaps they're quieter, staring off in silence, less eager to join family chats. You might brush it off as just a senior moment, but science warns this could be a significant sign, often emerging up to a year before an older adult's final stage. This isn't just normal forgetfulness. It's a deeper shift in how their brain works. Research shows that as the body slows, the brain gets less oxygen and nutrients due to weaker circulation, leading to cognitive decline. This can cause confusion, trouble following conversations, or even brief moments where they seem clear one minute and foggy the next. It's like their mind is flickering, and it's tough to watch. Picture your loved one, who once led family discussions, now struggling to find words or else recognize a familiar face. It stirs worry, doesn't it? To see them slipping away in these small, painful ways? Another key change is emotional withdrawal. Studies explain that as the brain adjusts to the body's decline, it processes emotions differently. Your loved one might speak less, avoid gatherings, or sit in silence. Not because they don't love you, but because engaging feels too exhausting. Loud settings overwhelm them, and conversations tire them out. Some may grow irritable or anxious, while others seem calm, almost detached from things they once cared about, like hobbies or family events. This isn't a choice. It's their brain slowing down, making it harder to express feelings or stay connected. For you, watching this can feel like losing them before they're gone. A quiet grief that tugs at your heart. You might want to pull them back, to spark the old lively version of them. But science suggests a kinder path. Instead of pushing them to talk or remember, meet them where they are. Speak gently, offer simple reassurances, and stay present, even if they don't respond. Research shows that even in confusion, they can still sense love and comfort. If you notice your loved one becoming more forgetful, confused, or withdrawn, don't ignore it. This is their body and mind preparing for a profound transition. There's hope in this moment. Though, you can make their world feel safe and familiar with small acts, like playing their favorite music or sitting together in quiet. These gestures show them they're not alone. By understanding this sign, you can turn worry into action, creating peaceful moments that matter. You have the power to ensure they feel loved, even when words fade, motivating you to cherish every connection and make their final days warm and meaningful. Sign 4. Significant weight loss. You're visiting your loved one, maybe your grandma or dad, and you notice their clothes seem a bit loose. Their belt needs an extra notch, or they're not finishing their favorite meals like they used to. At first, you might think, oh, they're just getting older, it's normal. But science tells us this could be a serious signal, one that often appears up to a year before an older adult's final stage. Unintentional weight loss isn't just a small change. It's a red flag that the body is struggling. Research shows that when someone starts losing weight without trying, it can mean their body isn't absorbing nutrients properly anymore. Muscles begin to waste away, and essential systems, like digestion, start slowing down. This isn't just about looking thinner. It's about the body losing the strength it needs to stay resilient. You might feel a pang of worry hearing this, and that's okay. It's natural to care deeply about someone you love. Imagine how hard it must be for them, feeling weaker, maybe even noticing they can't do things they once loved, like gardening or cooking a big family meal. Studies point to several reasons for this weight loss. Sometimes, the body's ability to process protein fades, leading to muscle loss that makes falls more likely and weakens the immune system. Other times, appetite changes play a big role. Your loved one might say food doesn't taste the same, or they just don't feel hungry anymore. Science explains this as a physiological shift. The body, sensing it's nearing its final phase, stops signaling the brain to crave food. Chronic conditions, like cancer or heart disease, can also trigger this, often long before other symptoms show up. Even emotional challenges, like depression, can make eating feel like a chore, creating a cycle where their body lacks the fuel to keep going. It's heartbreaking to think about, isn't it? Your loved one, who once savored every bite of Sunday dinner, now pushing their plate away. But here's where hope comes in. Recognizing this sign early gives you a chance to make a difference. You might be tempted to urge them to eat more, to bring out their favorite dishes or try protein shakes. And while those efforts come from love, science suggests a gentler approach often works better. Instead of forcing big meals, focus on small, comforting foods they enjoy. Maybe soft fruits or warm soups, and keep them hydrated. These small acts can help them feel cared for without overwhelming their body. If you notice your loved one losing weight, feeling weaker, or eating less, don't brush it off. This is their body whispering that time is precious. By paying attention now, you can help them stay comfortable. Ensure they feel loved, and make every moment meaningful. You have the power to turn worry into action, creating a space where they feel safe and cherished, no matter what lies ahead. Sign 5. Major changes in breathing or circulation. Picture your loved one, maybe your grandma or uncle, who used to chat and laugh with ease, their hands warm as they held yours. But recently, you've noticed something different. Their breathing seems shallow or uneven, sometimes pausing in a way that catches your attention. Their fingers or toes feel cold, or their skin looks pale, maybe even slightly bluish. You might think they're just chillier or tired. But science tells us this could be a profound sign, often appearing in the year before an older adult's final stage. These aren't just random changes. They're signals that the body is slowing down in a significant way. Research shows that as the heart weakens, it struggles to pump blood effectively, reducing circulation to the extremities like hands and feet. This is why they might feel cold to the touch or show a pale, mottled complexion. At the same time, breathing patterns can shift. Studies describe patterns like Cheney-Stokes respiration, where breathing alternates between rapid, deep breaths and long pauses, becoming more noticeable over time. It's unsettling to witness, isn't it? Your loved one, who once moved through life with steady breaths, now struggling to catch air or breathing in a way that feels unfamiliar. You might feel a wave of worry, wondering if something urgent is happening. Science also points to lung function declining, where even small movements, like sitting up or speaking, leave them winded. Fluid buildup in the lungs can add to this, causing a persistent cough or a gurgling sound that might be mistaken for a cold, but is often a sign of weakening lungs. For some, lying flat becomes uncomfortable, and they prefer sleeping propped up or in a recliner to breathe easier. It's hard to see someone you love face these changes, stirring empathy for how vulnerable they must feel. Their body no longer moving with the ease it once did. You might want to urge them to breathe deeper or rush them to a doctor, hoping to fix it. But research suggests that at this stage, the focus should shift to comfort. Simple actions, like keeping the room cool, using a humidifier, or offering small sips of water, can ease their discomfort, as can oxygen therapy in some cases. These steps, grounded in science, prioritize their peace over trying to reverse what may be inevitable. If you notice your loved one's breathing changing, their hands growing cold, or their skin looking pale, pay attention. This is their body conserving energy for its final journey. There's hope in this moment, though. You can make a difference by staying present, offering gentle reassurance, and creating a calm, soothing space. These acts show them they're not alone. By understanding this sign, you can turn worry into meaningful care, motivating you to fill their days with love and dignity, ensuring they feel safe and cherished, no matter how their body changes. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've shared. We've explored 5 vital warnings: significant weight loss, extreme fatigue, cognitive confusion, frequent infections, and changes in breathing or circulation, all signs that science tells us may appear in the year before an older adult's final stage. Picture your loved one, perhaps your mom or granddad, whose laughter once filled your home, now showing these quiet, subtle changes. It's natural to feel worry, even a pang of fear, as you notice their body slowing down in ways that are hard to accept. Your heart might ache, imagining them feeling frail or confused. And that's okay. It shows how deeply you care. But here's where science offers hope. Research reminds us that recognizing these signs early isn't about dreading the end. It's about embracing the time you have left. Instead of fighting against these changes, urging them to eat more or push through exhaustion, you can listen to what their body is saying. Focus on comfort, whether it's offering a warm bowl of soup, sitting quietly together, or simply holding their hand. These small acts, backed by studies, can make their final months peaceful and dignified. If you're seeing these signs in someone you love, know you're not alone. Countless families have walked this path, and while it's never easy, understanding these warnings empowers you to act with love. Share a story, play their favorite song, or create moments that say, "You are cherished." This is your chance to turn empathy into action, ensuring their days are filled with warmth and connection. Let's end with a call to move forward with purpose. Think of one way you can show your loved one they matter. Maybe a kind word or a gentle touch. And do it today. Your care can light up their world, proving that even in life's final stage, love shines brightest. Before we go, let's connect and keep this journey going. If this video touched your heart or gave you new insights, please hit the like button to let us know. Share it with someone who might need these words, maybe a friend or family member walking this path. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss our videos. We're here to support you every step of the way, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for watching, for caring, and for being part of this community. Your support means the world and inspires us to keep sharing stories that matter.